everyone. So today we're going to be reading the sneak peek of who was Jesus, right? Now let's get started. Who was Jesus? It's Christmas. Every December all over the world, people are going to church. They gather around the Christmas trees. They bake treats. They cook meals for family and friends. They sing songs and open presents. Why is everybody celebrating? Christmas is the birthday of Jesus. He was born more than 2,000 years ago in a small town of Bethlehem. He's from a poor family and grew up to be a preacher. He talked about God and how people should live their lives. He became well known and his friends passed along stories about him. They shared his teachings with others. The Bible is the holy book for Christians. It has two parts, the Old Testament and the New Testament. The Old Testament tells about things that happened before Jesus was born, including stories of Adam and Eve, Noah's Ark, and Moses. The New Testament tells stories about Jesus and what happened after he died. The Old Testament, especially the first 5 books, is the holy in the Jewish religion. These 5 books are called the Torah. Jesus' ideas became a movement. The movement started with only a handful of people, but it grew into one of the most important religions. In the world, Christianity spread to all parts of the globe. Today there are 2 billion Christians. They are from different backgrounds, different races, and different cultures, but they share common beliefs. Christmas belief is on God. They believe in heaven, in life after death. They also believe that Jesus is much more than a preacher. They believe he was the Son of God. The Gospels. Most of what people learned about the life of Jesus comes from the first 4 books in the New Testament. The books Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John are called the Gospels. Most of the accounts in the book are based off the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Gospel means God news. The Gospels were all written many years after Jesus' death. Some people believe Matthew and John were Jesus' disciples or followers. Other people felt it is doubtful that any of these writers of the Gospels knew Jesus or had heard him speak. Most scholars think the book of Mark was the first one, written around 78. The books of Matthew and Luke were probably based on what had already been written in the book of Mark. John was written last around 10 AD. Chapter 1, next chapter is the next chapter is a humble birth.
Hello.
Alright? So now we're signing off.